Hello anime lovers, welcome to your VJ Recap channel, and today we are going to explain an amazing anime named Immortal Soul. So let's know its story without any delay with episode number 1. So this story starts from Rock Mountain, where along with lightning, it is raining very heavily. There we see that in such heavy rain a man would have brought his child near that rock mountain. The man tells someone, "I have brought my daughter to meet you." Meanwhile, a voice comes from inside the mountain. "My baby." Hearing this, the girl says while crying, "Are you on this mountain? Trapped inside?" To which she again calls him daughter. Hearing this, she sits on the ground and speaks while crying. "It's me, Mother Yuri. Are you in pain? Don't worry, my daughter, I will come to see you soon." But then a very strong lightning from the sky falls on that mountain. And there is a lot of fire all around. With the fall of that lightning, we hear a voice which says to that mountain, "Bold Rock Mountain, don't make any noise." Seeing this attack, the man says to his daughter, "Yuri, it's a soul skill. This is very dangerous, get out of here quickly." To which Yuri speaks, "Okay dad, you have to be more careful." Then that man says to that person with lightning, "Let my wife go, otherwise today you will see your Tao getting destroyed zone." Our MC activates his spiritual power as soon as he says this. On which that lightning guy John tells his MC, "Be brave. Akai immortal body is like this." As soon as he says this, he attacks him with thunder lightning beam of light. But as soon as that thunder lighting reaches him, only then Akai destroys it with a slash of his sword ember cut. "And of course I'm here to save you." Saying this, he jumps over the lightning and reaches straight to the top of that mountain and attacks him with his full power, which makes a huge bispot, and it jumps and starts falling away. Surprisingly, my Wuxiang 9 Tribulations Kung Fu has already gone through 8 disasters, and my soul skills have reached the 10th rank, he thought to himself as he fell. Regardless of my cultivation base and strength, I have already reached the top of the world. But still I was unable to destroy this divine mountain. Only then, he starts remembering his daughter and wife. He says, "I'm sorry, I couldn't save you. I broke my promise." But then suddenly his eyes open and he sits up and starts calling the names of his wife and child. That's why he sees his falling image and holds his head and says, "Where am I in the end? But this is me. What was that? Is it a dream?" Only then a beautiful girl opens the gate and comes under and says, "Elder brother, finally you got up, it's been great. Brother, you don't even know, you are in coma for half a month. I was worried about you that you are dead. Hey bitch, don't cry, your brother is fine now." That's why his eyes are cast on his hands, in which there are big shocks. On which he holds her hand and asks, "How did you get hurt? After all, what is the matter? Tell me whether the number 2 family gave you these marks." "No bro, when you went into a coma, the Young family refused to treat you. So I climbed the mountain alone to find the medicine and then accidentally fell down." Akai says, "Hey Cherry, you are injured." To which Akai hugs him and says, "Your brother is awake now. I will never let you suffer again in the future." To which Julie says, "As long as my brother is with me, Julie cannot be in any trouble. Even if we don't rely on the Young family's charity, we can still support ourselves." Only then a wood comes there and says, "Miss, not good. The people of number 2 family and number 3 family are here again." That girl looks at Akai and says, "Hey, master, you have come out of coma." To which Akai asks Fanny, "What happened? Why are you so nervous?" The number 2 family sent someone to propose to the young lady again, and the master and others did not object to this, so they sent their servants to let the young lady go. And it is said that let the lady choose a good and auspicious day for the marriage. What marriage? The number 2 family came to propose marriage, so why is the number 3 family? The people of the number 3 family said, "Anyway, some lord, you yourself have exhausted your cultivation, in this case, let the past settle grievances with you." Akai says, "Rubbed salt on the injury." Very good. Julie says, "Brother, your injury has not healed yet, So let's cultivate with peace of mind, and I will take care of it. But Akai starts taking Julie's hand and leading her. Hey Julie, let's go. Let's go to the lobby. Look at the ugly faces of these people. Brother, don't be arrogant, I'll tell them right there, I can't get married until my brother's injury heals. Brother, when your injury is cured, then we will quietly leave the Sin family. To which Akai says, don't worry. They all thought that I, Akai-sen, had become a worthless person who had lost his cultivation. But no, my Sin family is located in King Sea. It is one of the 3 major families of King Sea. However, both my sister and I had lost our parents when we were children, and we were left alone and helpless. We were cut off from the number 1 family, and our lives were extremely difficult. But luckily I have a good talent. After practicing day and night, I finally became a disciple of Janku a year ago. And the life of both of us brothers and sisters has become better. However, the good times did not last long. More than half a month ago, I was in a Yuan sect during a martial arts competition, wherein number 4 was seriously injured. Akai-sen, today I will finish you. After this competition, I was seriously injured and fainted, my nerves were broken and I lost my cultivation. That's why I have to go back to number 1 Sin family till I wake up today. Then we are shown the scene of King City where all the people are gathered. That number 1 man talks to number 2. Brother number 2, from today onwards we'll be a family. After that girl Julie is married into your family, you can't treat her badly. On which number 2 speaks, it is natural, brother number 1, please be at ease. Julie is lovely and sweet, and I love it when I see her. The promise I made to you will be fulfilled as soon as that girl Julie walks through the door. Brother 1 is always honest. I don't think there is any reason not to believe it. Wherein number 3 chuckles and says number 1 or 2's families got married, and from now on, they will surely take care of each other and help each other, I am afraid. My number 3 family days in the future won't be that easy. On which number 1 says, brother 3, you are thinking more than necessary. Number 2, and I never thought about it that way. Otherwise, how could I let you take Akai-sen? To which number 2 also says, yes, brother 3. Come on, have tea, please have tea. Only then there is entry of our MC Akai. Akai says, 3 heads of the family, how about drinking something else? But, the 3 families of number 1, number 2 and number 3 are the 3 major families of the King C family. In the past, if you look up, you won't see yourself, if you look down, you'll see me. But I've never had such good company. Don't know why today? That's why number 1 broke and says in panic, Akai-sen, you have come to your senses. Wherein the tough guys start saying, Akai-sen? Genius Akai-sen who entered Jui? Yes, you are absolutely right, it is him. I heard he is the youngest genius of our Sin family. At the age of 6, he showed his talent in cultivation, and when no one taught him carefully, at the age of 13, he stepped on the threshold of martial arts and reached the state of body tempering. Although he was supplanted by many members of the Sin family in later years as well. However, with his extraordinary cultivation talent, he successfully joined the Sin sect and became a rising star in Qingxi that attracted a lot of attention. Although this guy is a genius in the Sin family, I heard that half a month ago he lost all his cultivation in number 4's internal fighting. That's funny, I've heard that too. So in the end it's just a piece of garbage now. Meanwhile number 1 says, hey. This is Akai Sr. You were unconscious before, so I don't know. I want to tell you now. I have decided to marry your sister to the number 2 family, and we will be married in 3 days. Your parents died when you were young, and you suffered a lot in your childhood. As the head of the number 1 family, I will work hard and be the master of you brothers and sisters. To which Akai Devil Smile asks, so tell me, to whom did you get my sister engaged? Number 2's 3rd son, Cho, is worthy of your sister, isn't he? Akai laughs after hearing this, he says, ha ha ha. Chow. Did I hear you right? Once again Akai Devil speaks in a smile. Did King C's most famous idiot really say that he is worthy of my sister? Number 1. Are you confused? Happening. Hearing this, number 2 speaks angrily, don't show too much arrogance. Meanwhile number 1 speaks Akai-sen. Apologize to number 2 immediately. Otherwise, you will be punished under family law. Akai says I still vaguely remember that when I was a child, my parents were alive, and you all used to give me the same. When I joined a Greek sect, I could clearly see that fear on all of your faces. But now that something has happened to me, you have immediately decided to marry my sister to an idiot. Even if you want to get Jade killed by a donkey, you don't have to be so ugly, do you? That's why a boy says this moment, that moment. We see that this boy is none other than number 1's second son. He tells Akai, if you, Akai-sen, are still even, then my number 1 family will naturally take care of your brothers and sisters. But now, you are already a worthless person with broken nerves, and you have no right to refuse this small price for the number 1 family. To which Akai says, if I refuse. Number 1's second son says it is not in your control. Only as long as you want your sister to face death. Then number 1 says, Akai-sen, you seriously injured my son. And you even took away his chance to join the Yuan sect. I also have to settle this account today. Akai leaving from there says forget it is useless to talk further. Julie, let's go. That's why the second son of number 1 jumps and says, Akai, you have so much courage, you are going by showing your back. And with this suspense, this episode ends here. If you want the next part of this soon, then press like, share, comment, and if you are new to our channel, then subscribe also. It is absolutely free. See you in the next video. Till then.